So for dinner tonight, I've got reservations at Shula's Steakhouse in the Hyatt. And then we can hit Boots for afters. And in the morning, if we're not too fucked up, we can hit the Marquee Pool. Because they've got like a DJ, they've got an awesome deck, and it's just got a beautiful view of downtown. And you brought your bikini, right? Because I brought mine, and it would be awkward. Hey, are you okay?
What did you tell her?
Yeah, I told her that I'm in Jacksonville for the weekend. And Mark has my phone, so...
I meant about us.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm about to.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
Whoa, hey, what's going on? Why would you say that?
This was supposed to be done already. I didn't have you co-sign on my new apartment just for show. I want a commitment.
I understand that, and I'm sorry. But, okay, there's steps. It's a process. And, you know, everything has to be set up correctly, or else she's gonna just totally bleed me dry. And that's not good for either of us, right?
What does that mean? Set up correctly?
I mean, she's my wife, right? So she has legal protections. And if... But I've got a plan, right? I've got a plan for us. And so, you know... Hey, come on. You're my girl, right? You know that. Yeah, you're my girl.
Miles, what's up?
I got him. Brad and his special lady friend.
Oh, she's smoke show?
Her name is Sarah.
Okay. Anything I can give Mrs. Bradley?
He told his wife he was going to be at a conference in Jacksonville, but he and Sarah got a B&B in Midtown, probably under her name. I tracked him from his house to the airport this morning. He left his car at one of those park and flies and then got picked up by Sarah.
Surely she's tracking his phone.
He mentioned giving his phone to a colleague that's going to be at said conference. If he's smart, he set up a secret iPad that's linked to his cloud account. That way every text and call will go through both devices and he'll be able to respond with the iPad. If he's smart.
Stellar work, Miles. If only I had two of you in the field, we'd corner this industry. At least have a better office.
You do have two of us.
No. Jakoby's not like you. He's a loose cannon. Zero attention to detail, no discipline. Guy thinks it's a Wild West and he's a Lone Ranger.
If you're letting him go, I know some guys that are in between jobs right now.
Ha! No. Look, Jakoby's still got that missing dog case. His days are numbered. But I've always found if a guy's not a good fit, work them harder, let them burn themselves out. Because then they eventually quit. And then I'm not on the hook for their unemployment. Ha!
You better not fuck out my chorizo this time, man. The fuck?
Got your chorizo right here, bitch. No, boys. Y'all keep stealing dogs out of people's backyards and, you're gonna fuck around and find out. Come on, boy.
Dog, do tell, what brings you by the office this wonderfully underwhelming Tuesday morning?
I need to pick up my check.
Oh, a check, you say? You found that dog yet?
Give him warm.
It's been 2 months. How long do you think Mrs. Chambers is going to keep paying us to find her dog that's either dead by now or found a new Mrs. Chambers?
Ask Miss Chambers.
Anyway, Mrs. Chambers ain't a damn PPA check. So, if I were you, I'd go back to the drawing board. Start with the large shelters, work my way to the smaller ones outside the loop. Somebody's bound to have seen that damn dog.
Maybe that dog ain't missing. Maybe somebody took it. I mean, people only need that kind of dog for one or two things. You know, selling or
Fighting?
Miles!
I'll see you around.
Why do you keep giving that old butter toast pencil dick motherfucker all the easy shit?
Miles? He's the best. He's a total pro.
If he's so good, why he working for you?
Why do you work for me?
Once you're in Nigeria, I'll have the hotel booked under an alias. And you simply wait there for your new ID and passport.
And how long will that be?
The sooner I pay him, the sooner he gets to work.
Great. So, then I book a flight to Geneva, pick up my money, then I can fuck off to anywhere I want.
I was going to say, stick to places where the US can't touch you. If Africa isn't your cup of tea, then you can go to South Asia. Plenty of cities there you can afford.
Maybe it's best you don't know where I'm going.
Maybe I can't get the ball rolling until you pay me.
I told you, once I officially get my inheritance, you will be paid in full. I'll even throw in an extra 5% for expediting services, for your accommodating patience.
I can't pay my contacts on promises, Walter.
Augusta Doyle's entire estate, consisting of the home on 22 Berkshire, the lake house at Barton Springs, and the Italian villa, estimated value just shy of $20 million, in addition to the substantial amount of funds in the family trust, shall be transferred over into your name as soon as the watch is presented. So it seems Miss Doyle was under the assumption that you accidentally had taken the watch while cleaning out your father's study some time back. It was her mother's watch, your grandmother's. She wants to be buried with that watch. It meant a great deal to her. She added stipulation to the will. No watch, no inheritance.
My mother is dead. I am her only child, that I can assure you. So it's not a matter of if you get paid, but when.
No kidding. Because when the RRC collects all their facts and their evidence, and they proceed with charges against TaJa Oil, the first thing the judge is going to see to is that they freeze your assets and they keep you here. You won't even be able to go to the grocery store without someone watching you. So time is of the essence.
Shit, man. I thought you had forgot.
Shit, if I was you, I'd stop thinking and get my ass on a treadmill. Pronto.
Man, fuck you, dumbass. That's why you're over here talking all that shit.
Knock it off.
Go in, homie.
Let him in now.
Hey, Viola, I always did take your brother as the guard dog type. Sit. Good boy.
You know, you're supposed to coordinate these visits with me.
And you're supposed to answer the phone.
What's that?
He asleep?
He needs to be up soon for dinner anyway. You have 30 minutes.
I gotta see my PO tomorrow, so...
Yo, what's up, J-Dog? Long day?
Man, where's my bed?
Your mattress is in the hallway. We were playing charades, and Micah's really good. He acted out gingivitis. I mean, no one got it, but I saw what he was going for. But, yeah, if you want, I put some tea on the kettle. In the kitchen, there's blueberry scones. It's all for you. So just remember, mi casa su casa. That means my house is your house in Spanish.
Blood clots. Something only Italians get. Sicilian thing. Fuck me, right? Got me on these blood thinners. As long as I don't whack my head on nothing, I'll live. So, you think any more of that thing we talked about last time?
Work's picking up, son. It'll be steady soon.
But that's what he God keep telling you to keep you on the hook. Man, what you doing working for that clown?
I mean, it's a job.
Well, a lot of people have jobs that don't involve sneaking around in bushes, spying on people. You know what happened if one of them people call the police on you and they press charges? Strike 3.
I don't sneak around in bushes, per se.
You're not making my job any easier. The court wants to see that you have steady employment, and here I am vouching for you. Look, I even got a place for you to stay so you don't end up back at that halfway house.
Yeah, well, it's either this or Burger King.
Well, Burger King will get the judge off my ass. Now, Burger King may help get you on your own place. The Burger King may help you get joint custody of your kid. Look, any other person of my employment wouldn't put up with this, but here I am, willingly burying my head in the sand. What's happening to me, man? Christ. Right. That.
I can get you a clean plate right now if you
Just
want.
think about what we talked about, will you? For the both of us.
Walter Doyle. He's the son of the oil man, Walter Doyle Sr. He's one of my dad's clients for years. Junior says he needs our help, so I told him he's come to the right spot.
Mr. Best of Trades himself. How is your dad these days?
He passed a few years back.
Oh.
No, but Best of Trades is going great. Business is, it's nuts. Booming. Makes my head explode every goddamn day. Seems his wife Fiona was at an after party at a restaurant, which is the last place she saw her watch. She says there was a lot of dancing, so she took it off because it was irritating her skin.
Oh, we know that's a bunch of bullshit.
Here's a list of the names of the people that were in attendance at that party. Consider everyone a suspect. Start small. Knock on doors. Ask questions. cross names off.
So it was made pre-1940s? Gold? Diamond in the timepiece?
It was his mom's. It probably meant a lot to her. And now that she's dead, Walter probably thinks it means a lot if she was buried in it. Family shit.
I hope you upcharge this pompous ass. Don't have us going out there running around in circles, chasing our own tail.
This case makes or breaks our business. And frankly, it's the only one we've got right now.
Hi, Brett. Hi, this is Miles. And I wanted to ask you, you were at a party 2 months ago about? Hi, Scott?
Yeah?
Scott Barlow?
I'm not interested.
Oh, no, I'm not selling anything.
Ron Sharp.
What are we waiting on? He's back there, isn't he?
Yeah, his handler's back there. He's waiting for you. I don't need to go in.
Why are you worried?
I'm not worried.
Because it's making me worried.
Dude, you're never worried about anything. What the fuck?
What's in there? I just had to be sure.
Of what? That... Okay, you think I'm wearing a wire?
Just like I told that husband of hers, Walter, whatever. We don't have no watch. Well, do you mind if I take a look at the surveillance footage at least? Those cameras haven't worked in years. We just leave them up for decor.
Well, let me explain something to you, Walter. At some point, the feds are going to tap your phones, and they'll wire your secretary if they haven't done that already. But counterfeit watches are not exactly high on their priority list. And besides, Mr. Wynn is a client of mine. I represent him just like I represent you. Oh, and if those private investigators that you hired do end up finding the watch, you're still gonna have to pay him for his services.
Please. That's plan B. Hell, it might as well be plan D at this point.
Walter Doyle, he's actually hired me to find a missing watch. Yes, yeah, he's misplaced it at a party you were at a few months ago. Actually, Fiona was wearing it.
Look, man, me and Fiona had a thing, a brief thing, okay? And I don't know what she said about me or whatever, but she's crazy.
Fiona has been fucking her acting coach. So I'm positive that she hawked my mother's watch and is using it to pay for that prick's all-expense-paid trip, whatever else they have planned.
And she doesn't know the immediacy of the circumstances surrounding this watch.
The last thing I need is her asking me 21 fucking questions every goddamn day. What happened, Walty? Where's our money? Oh, are we gonna lose the company?
Are you going to jail?
Pics are all there. Found a couple of her wearing it, blew them up. Also, a few of those are replicas off Google. Most are 1080p. Should be enough for this Mr. Wang to work with.
He'll get your watch in 2 weeks. We'll communicate with her when it's ready.
No. That simply won't suffice.
So, you let him know that he's got 4 days.
I don't know you any answers. Get out of here. I got shit to do.
No,
Set the bait.
If you
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, of course. No, No, he gave me this information. It's not... No, you don't have to worry about... No, not at all.
said this was my goddamn case.
What? The watch? It is. Kinda.
So how much of my cut you giving a Vanilla Ice out there?
Not enough. Do you know what this psychopath just did to a witness? Want to guess?
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, you Debbie?
That depends. Who are you?
His name is Jakoby, and I'm Miles. We work with a Best of Trades investigation firm.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Pull the fucking gun on her.
For real?
Bullshit.
An automatic weapon.
It wasn't loaded or nothing.
Whoa! Okay.
Did it work?
Does it matter? What are we even talking about?
You two sort this out. And I mean outside of this office. I need y'all both on this case together. Boots on the ground. I prefer y'all don't break any laws, but sometimes you gotta make lemonade out of limes. I don't care how you find the fucking watch. Just find it. Get the fuck out.
So, how's your other case going? The missing dog?
Why the fuck are you even here? Like you have to work for Eagle or some shit? Or maybe you just like standing over us all, pissing down on our heads?
Hey man, you really gotta chill with that attitude.
I don't give a fuck. I'm about as black and white as a motherfucker you gonna find. So I don't have time for no Charlie Brown wishy-washy motherfucker. With me, you either one or two things. An asset or a liability. And I don't fuck with liabilities.
I know you like scaring people, like it gets you off or whatever. But if you go through this list, one by one, like Debbie back there, you're the liability.
You know, speaking of that dog case, you can forget about trying to get your little grubby paws on that one. I found him. That case is closed, bro.
But I thought you said...
Found him about 2 weeks ago. I'm like, hey, shit, the client already paying us to find him. Might as well ride this motherfucker out as long as I can. Get this money. So I got him stashed away at my tea lady's crib for the time being.
How noble of you.
All right, look, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta go through and rule off every motherfucker off this list.
Oh, good, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Since you done already went through one half of this list, how about you go handle the other half? Let me know if you find something.
What about you?
Oh, you already said it yourself. I'm too much of a liability. You know, liable to whoop somebody's ass or fuck up your whole operation. Nah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Good talk. Go team.
Yes.
I've got Bud Ackerley on the line. He says it's urgent.
Tell him I'll call him back.
Trouble in paradise.
Not at all. I wish I would have known you were coming. I would have had my assistant order us lunch.
Does it look like I'm here for a pastrami sandwich? Look, my guys haven't been able to load product in your truck for 2 months. They're telling me they don't have access to the warehouse anymore. Something about this new director of operations you got, this Bud, being a real ball buster.
I wasn't aware.
I don't look for problems. I got enough of those as it is. Hell, problems fall on my lap every day. What I look for are solutions. And when your old man was alive, he gave me those. But now, Starting to see cracks in the foundation. People who we knew and trusted are jumping ship. Now, your warehouse is full of these self-righteous cockroaches like that numbnuts, Bud. Waving their authority around and asking questions like they have some fucking merit badge. So I'm gonna ask you, Junior. Is there trouble in paradise?
We've had a few lean quarters. Price per barrel is skyrocketing. Downstreams are down. We haven't had a lot of orders for our parts. Some of my operations people got jumpy. They left for other opportunities. It's all very normal.
No, not our guys. Not the guys that we pay to look the other way. Is there, some heat coming in from the outside that I should know about?
The only heat here is Bud and his false sense of purpose. I'll cool it off.
Okay. I want you to find a way to make Bud resign his position of his own accord. One way or another, that Fred Flintstone-looking motherfucker's gonna get handled. And, know this, Junior. These last 2 months of no sales have really cost me with the banditos who I do business with. I had to pull from my own savings in order to make everything look business as usual. That's a debt that you owe me. So, if my Fent ain't on your truck by the end of this week, well... I kept this business arrangement of ours together out of respect for your old man. But I think you should know. I have other options. Do you mind?
Excuse me?
Hi, how may I help you?
Yeah, I was actually looking for someone.
Author? Title?
Oh, Sarah Wilkes.
We don't have anything by her. I can check with our distributor.
I think she works here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't... She's the owner.
Yeah.
You want me to give her a message?
I'd like to speak with her if I could. It's about an event she was at. Just take a minute.
You a cop?
Huh? No.
Show me some ID.
I just told you I'm not a cop. It'll only take a second.
Give me a minute.
What are you doing?
I was bird watching. I'm just really testing this out. There's a rare horn-tailed swallow in the roof of this building. Just testing it out. It's a great little sound device.
I couldn't reach her. But if you want to tell me what you were going to ask her.
No, actually, I realize it's not a big deal, so I'll, thank you. Right. Just stupid. Just what the heck are you thinking? Just go in. Get what you need to get. Get out.
bullshit.
What?
All that stuff about birds, bullshit.
Okay, so what's your point?
The horn-tailed swallow, indigenous to the southern part of New Guinea.
Is that really a bird book?
It's a murder mystery I've been reading, but that's not the point. You didn't fight me on any of the crap I made up about horn-tailed swallows, so you're not a bird watcher.
Okay. You're good. I'm a private investigator, seeking information on the bookstore owner, but I can't tell you anything beyond that.
Much more interesting.
What do you do?
I'm a financial consultant. Project I've been working on is about in the books, and then I'm headed back home to New York in a week.
New York?
Ever heard of it?
No, I mean, yes. Of course. So, do you want to go get lunch?
Hi there, you guys ready to order?
I'll have the pancake butter.
Give me the French toast, please.
Your order will be right up.
So how do you like consulting?
It's great for now. I travel a lot. I go home every Friday, and then I'm up and at it here Monday morning. But my last project was in Portland, and that was brutal.
Finance? Nice. I was horrible at math. Ended up being a comms major. Everything up to like algebra 2. That's about it.
Where did you go to school?
Local? University of Houston, class of 2010, make some noise.
Wait, how old are you?
I am 33. And you? Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to ask you that. But I figure you're not 33. You don't even look 30. 25, 26?
I'm 23.
23. Yeah. I've always been a kid at heart. You know, like 15 from the waist up, but, 33 from you know, I should have gotten the pancakes. Yeah, that wasn't weird at all.
I didn't want to do this, but before we get these lawyers involved,
Lawyers?
I want joint custody.
Aren't you like living in your car under a bridge somewhere?
I'm asking for the same thing that most parents agree on, all right? Just without having to spend all the money in court to get there.
You're lucky I even let him know you exist.
You need to grow up, Viola.
What benefits can you bring to Darius? What can you teach him besides sleep with anything that moves?
Oh, and I suppose you'll just teach him how to flip bricks and push coke, huh?
You want to see weird? You should see the messages I get from guys on Tinder.
You're on Tinder.
Isn't everybody?
Right.
I know that look.
What look?
Anytime a guy hears about a girl on Tinder, they assume we're screwing every match. And full disclaimer, we're not. Tinder for us is just, on the days that we need some attention, when we're feeling unwanted and unloved.
Well, Tinder for guys is different. I remember I matched with this girl, and we were going to go out that night, so I was looking at places to go, and I went to go send her that address, and
Oh no.
I was like, what the hell? Did I erase it accidentally? Like, how?
Well, would you rather her have gone out with you and then pretend to have this great time, and then not answer your calls, and block your number, and then unmatch you? And that's the great thing about dating these days. There's no pretending.
Yeah, I think if a girl liked me, though, I would try everything possible to make it work. Like that whole saying about plenty of fish in the sea is kind of bullshit. Guys have no standards. So, we can make anything work. If you're pretty, great. If you're pretty and not smart, then we keep the conversation to a minimum, great. If you're not pretty, smart, then you have all my respect. You can teach me things, great. If you're not pretty, not smart, then maybe you're a good listener. We can talk about the sky and the stars and all that shit. Great. Whatever you have or don't have, great.
Great.
Well, you're pretty and smart, so you don't have that problem. It's what I'm saying. I feel like I can be real with you, because I don't get that with most girls. But for all I know, that when we leave here, you'll stop returning my calls,
And block your number.
stop following me on Instagram, stop watching my TikTok videos.
You're not on TikTok.
No, I'm not.
Pancakes and your order of French.
Thank you. Oh, so you've got a ride coming, I assume.
Oh, yeah. It's easier.
Yeah, I'm back this way. But, I don't know if you like the coffee in there, but I know some better coffee places in Houston. If you're, I don't know if, you know, how often you get coffee, but if you're here in Houston, you should definitely have some good coffee.
Do you want my number?
Yeah. Here you go. Okay. Great.
Great.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Or I'll text you first.
Yeah.
Date. Jesus!
Surprise, motherfucker.
How the hell did you get in my car? Did you break a window or like a lock or something? Have you been following me?
I got an idea about the case. I figure if somebody find that watch, they gonna wanna sell it, right? But before they sell it, they gotta get it appraised. So we cut to the chase. You know, we put out a disclaimer to all these stone-cutting, tile-head jeweler motherfuckers, let them know what's what. And also let them know that there's a big pot of money at the end of the rainbow for any information.
Personally, I think we should be following Fiona around. You don't think it'd be good to observe her daily routine? Like, see where she goes, who she talks to?
More of that old Detective 101 bullshit?
I'm sorry that I'm not the same type of detective that you are. I'm not even used to dealing with criminals. Certainly not worried about getting popped in the back of a diner parking lot. Like, I follow around cheaters or insurance fraud claims and missing china. Like, there's one lady at a nursing home that's having me investigate her missing dominoes. And I've been on that case for 5 months. And do you have to have the gun out, like, right now?
The bitch ain't even loaded. And second of all, the safety is on. And third, but not least, how the fuck do you not even recognize a brother like me in the back seat of your fucking car in the middle of the goddamn day? I mean, how does that work for a professional PI? See, that's your big old head filled with all that hypothetical bullshit. Now, that may be cute for you, but it don't mean shit in the streets, all right? Now, class is in session, motherfucker. Hit the gas and let's ride. Now, when you go in there, you do the damn thing.
Me?
A good-looking brother such as yourself go in there, kill him with your charm and shit. I mean, homie like me go in there, they gonna think I'm trying to rob their ass.
What's going on, Walter?
Is it true? Are we fucked?
We've been hearing things coming down the grapevine. Fake LLCs, money allocated to cover debts, fraud, racketeering.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul?
Wait, who oversees the financials around here? Who did you hire to take care of all this shit?
A real motley crew you got there.
I heard you haven't even been in your own damn office in weeks. Now something stinks, Junior.
Sounds like a lot of hearsay to me.
Let's just say we got it from legitimate sources.
Very legitimate.
Do you know what the definition of hearsay is? Information received from other people that one cannot adequately substantiate. Semicolon. Rumors. Now, imagine that I'm one of those people out there, and I heard that Walter Doyle Jr. got so angry that he poured a blistering hot cup of coffee in Bud's face here. And Jack ran to go get help. But what he didn't realize is that door happened to be locked. They say Walter's anger issues got the best of him in those fleeting moments. But that didn't happen now, did it? I mean, who would do such a thing? No. Do you see what speculation and hearsay is? It's nothing but fantasies and imaginations run wild, and I will not have it bring down my family's legacy. It's true. We're shaking things up around here. I expect some of the old vets won't be too happy about it, but that's all that's happening. We're implementing new strategies and techniques, adapting with the times, and transitioning from a staple of the industry to his son. And if you think I'm lying, or if you have a problem with that, there are a dozen doors in this godforsaken factory. Pick one that you can fit through.
Hi. Yes, we heard about your dog that went missing.
I've seen you before. You worked on my neighbor's fence.
Right. Yes. He had told me what happened with your Rex, how he went missing. And...
Yeah, I tried the shelters and the rescue groups and even hired a private investigation firm. They had me on a weekly retainer. You know, a lot of good that's done me.
So, he hasn't been returned yet?
No, they keep telling me they have leads, you know, putting clues together. We spent a fortune on that dog, and it's probably the reason why we haven't given up yet.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, what was it you needed again?
Well, being the animal enthusiasts we are, when my cousin here told me what had happened, I knew we had to pull our resources together, do something to help. Could you give me the information of the firm you hired? We could cross-reference facts and data, get more boots on the ground.
That sounds expensive.
It would be our pleasure.
I'm in the middle of something. What's up?
You tell me. Why am I getting calls from friends telling me that they're being followed around by some guy asking them about that watch? This is embarrassing, Walter. These are my friends. Debbie won't even answer her phone anymore. You need to stop this.
Stop what?
So you have no idea what I'm talking about.
You insist on being thousands of miles away. Someone has to help me find it. How is LA, by the way?
Why is this stupid watch so important to you all of a sudden?
She held on to that watch for over 50 years. You couldn't hold on to it for 2. One does not equal the other.
If this is about her inheritance, we're all right. Right? Right, Walty?
I'm sorry, hold on. Herb is calling.
Walty, we're all...
Better now? does it feel like when you fuck me?
It feels...
Other than great.
wonderful.
And?
Magical.
And?
Fucking fantastic.
Hey. What's on your mind?
Tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Is it?
The fuck is this? It's a new ride. I thought you'd like it.
I like the blue piece of shit better than this.
It's too bad that somebody broke into my car by screwing with the back window and inadvertently breaking the internal locking system, which made locking my car a royal, and I mean royal, pain in the ass. Not to mention the back window won't roll up anymore. Now with the faulty locks, I might as well just leave it open for any and everyone to come and go as they please. Hey, but don't worry about that. My car's in the shop now, getting worked on. Finally found a legit reason to use my credit card with the 27% interest rate. But they gave me this rental.
Ain't like we got 50 more of these stores to go to today, but take your time, Romeo. Yeah, I saw what you was up to in that diner yesterday. Only reason I ain't come in because I ain't want to take old girl from you.
I appreciate that.
Hey, hold up. Almost forgot. Take that. Might get you more compliance from them fools. Don't go waving that badge around to just anybody. It ain't real.
The Gall made you business cards?
I made them my damn self. And if anybody asks you about them cards, tell them Jakoby works in the front office handling inbound calls.
And all the information you get, I assume, is gonna be relayed back to Gall.
I'm trying to get paid, aren't I? All the information will get back to me gone. Nothing personal. I can't eat around people. I can't. She fucking grosses me out.
Yeah, nothing personal. Right. Let me see your keys real quick.
Why?
I bought lunch. Just let me see your keys. This runs off GPS. Coordinates with satellites. Has about a 1,200 mile radius.
You bought that thing?
Yeah. So whenever I'm following somebody around, I just stick it on, and it works with the locations on my phone, and I follow it around with the Maps app.
Hope you kept that receipt.
Look, I don't like admitting it either, but we're kind of partners now. So I think we should start working together, like same wavelength type of thing. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is maybe sometimes yours. But now, whenever you follow somebody around, you have a second pair of eyes from a different angle. Kind of like Riggs and Murtaugh. You know, we got like a good cop, bad cop thing going on.
Yeah. Bad cop, worst cop. Girl from the diner, pretty cute. Young, too. Probably rich.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know.
Dead or something?
What? Jesus, no.
Oh, not up to your standards, huh?
No. I messaged her a few times. She just never got back to me. No likes, no emojis, no nothing.
Oh. She gave you the wrong number? The old slippity dip, huh? Let's find out.
Hey, stop. No.
You know you want to know. Just to see.
What the hell's wrong with you, man? If she doesn't like me, she doesn't like me. If she gave me a fake number, then all the same.
You like sisters?
I'm not dating one of your sisters.
Cousin. I got a cousin. Yeah, she one of them brainy types, like you. Real thorough and shit. Who works for a big law firm. They just want some big case, like having some kind of happy hour party or whatever the fuck it is tonight. Maybe in the market for a +1.
So I'd just like to know if you or any of your staff have seen this watch. I don't know if someone maybe brought it in or got it priced out or something like that.
We see a lot of jewelry every day.
Well, if you do come across it, give me a call. We're offering a pretty substantial finder's fee for it, if you can help us. And it's a stolen item, so you're kind of doing the right thing.
You said your name was Miles? Who's Jakoby?
That would be my associate.
So why am I calling him and not you?
He handles our inbound calls. Best of Trades is our firm we work for.
You must be some investigator. Don't even have your own card. Working for this Jakoby guy, telling people to call him. Jakoby's a pretty smart guy.
All right. Hear me out. I want to stake out Walter and Fiona's place tomorrow. Just follow her around, observe her daily routine.
I fucking hate stakeouts.
Yeah, but we're getting about nowhere with the names on this list. I've been in every single jewelry store and resale shop inside the loop. Maybe she leads us somewhere. Maybe we see something we shouldn't. Or maybe nothing happens and we waste another 2 days.
So, what about my cousin's theme tonight?
You sure she's a lawyer?
Making that lawyer dodo, Frodo.
The one and only Mr. Wang. Walter Doyle. I appreciate you taking the time, opening your... Okay. Botany. We all have our thing, right? And they're real. Didn't see that coming. And you said it would be 2 weeks. Look at that. The craftsmanship. Everything. From the gold bezel to the crystal. So clean. And so pure. It is better than the original. You, sir, are a wizard.
You don't speak English. Where's the money?
Right.
Tôi tưởng nó trả tiền mặt mà. Trời đất ơi, cái thằng này. Man, bực mình quá. Nói hứa không nhận. We said cash.
Take it to the bank and cash it. Oh, but it's a new account, so wait till next Tuesday.
I got it. Okay, the trial's off limits. I just think I could help. A little bit.
No.
I'm an investigator. It's a fresh perspective on things. You don't think that would be helpful?
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You can't do that.
I only had 2 drinks. I'm okay. All right.
You know I cannot disclose any information about the trial.
Okay.
Hope you like cheap beer.
It's my favorite. Thank you. So, how exactly are you and Jakoby related?
I'm feeling a little
Oh.
stress.
Really?
Maybe you can help with that.
Just so I'm not overthinking things, like Jakoby doesn't just pop by because we have the stakeout tomorrow and I just don't
You're
want-
not gonna spend the night. Silly.
Yeah, not on the first date, I guess. But you know, maybe after we get to know
This
each.
isn't a date.
So, just so I'm not misreading the scenario, we are about to have sex, right?
Correct. And if you play your cards right, you can do it again next month. My husband's gonna be away, and so we'll have the
You said everything you're saying is so just casually flowing off your tongue and.
Husband. As in married. She didn't tell you from jump?
No! She didn't, and neither did you.
Friends with benefits. No strings attached. Shit, she wasn't my cousin.
There are strings attached. There's very important strings in that situation.
Just cut to the chase. You hit it?
I politely excused myself.
Is that what they call pulling out nowadays?
I pulled myself out of a shitty situation that you put me in. End of story.
All right. Whatever. Why you getting so hot and bothered at me? I was trying to help my cousin out. Do her a solid. More like half a solid. You know, for multi-millionaires, expected something more lavish, more grand. Guess rich folks is just really like the rest of us, huh?
Maybe not like you.
You know, I got you twisted for real. I always thought you was a student of the game type of dude, you know, study the craft, fundamentals, and I'm the more street savvy, grimy motherfucker. But you don't know shit.
Let's play the quiet game. Loser buys lunch.
That's it, right?
From the pictures I have, this looks just like it.
You're the expert. Just looks like someone would watch to me. But hey, I've never been much of a details kind of guy. So, how does this all work? The inheritance. I mean, I know I get her stuff, but her money. Is that wired to me?
I don't think this is the watch. Well, it's clearly a watch, but I'm having trouble with the... It's what's on the back.
What does it say?
Nothing. It's got the usual stuff, brand, serial number, but it's missing the initials MW. Mary Wilkerson? Why is it I know more about your family than you do?
No, I'm Mary Wilkerson, of course. I've seen the writing on the back. I never read it. I knew it was there. But it's strange that it's not, unless Fiona did drop it one time. It broke the faceplate. So when we took it in, the jeweler must have swapped the back plate.
And changed the serial numbers?
Yeah.
I think you ought to tell your wife she gave you the wrong one.
No, she was adamant. This was the one. Look, I'm at a loss here, really, but I can assure you, this is the watch. It looks so much like it.
I know, right? I mean, you don't think she would have had someone make it, do you? That's counterfeiting and is a very serious federal crime.
No. Of course not. May I see it? I'll get it fixed. Thank you.
Of course you will. Oh, and before you go, wanted to let you know that her burial will be at Green Valley in River Oaks this coming Wednesday.
It's in 4 days.
It's a morning service, 11 a.m.
I was under the impression that was my decision to make.
I mean, a morgue isn't a cemetery, Junior. You can't just keep her there as long as you like. As the executor of her estate and confidant, I made the decision for you.
I have a meeting. We'll have to reschedule.
Oh, it was the only available slot I could get. You wouldn't believe how many rich people die every day.
Just so you're aware, ma'am, I could, if I wanted to, take this injunction to court.
You mean the holographic codicil she signed?
Yes, maybe I should. Maybe we get a second set of eyes on it. See if they think this whole no watch, no inheritance business is even good business. See what your stake is in all of this. How would you like that? The spotlight on you.
Well, it would be my word against yours. In the meantime, you know what happens if I don't collect that watch before her burial? And you know what your mother's $20 million in assets will go toward. Any other questions or concerns?
No. I'll give you 10% of the inheritance.
I beg your pardon.
10% of 20 million. At least 20 million. That's not even counting. It doesn't matter. I can assure you, it is definitely more than that.
Wow, I'm truly honored and flattered that you would give away so much of your family's money. That is very generous of you. But you'll have to find that watch first.
My mother is gone. She is gone. She is out of the equation. It is me and it is you now. You have the power to fix this. You can do that. You, not me. What I'm saying is that we cut the bullshit. Let's save us both the trouble. You get me what's rightfully mine, and I get you 15% of what's rightfully not yours, but I'm happy to do it.
My 1 o'clock appointment is probably waiting in the lobby. We'll have to have this little chat some other time.
20%. Fuck it. Fuck it. 25% because that just sounds better, doesn't it? Do we have a deal?
My appointment is waiting. Oh, be sure to see Cindy on your way out. She'll validate your parking.
10%.
You already said that.
I'll take 10%. You take the rest. Do what you want with it. Please. Please. Help me. 10%. That's all I need. That's all I need.
From what I'm hearing, Walter, what you need most right now is a damn good lawyer.
I ain't seen this Fiona stick her red head out this window one goddamn time. Nobody going in or out this motherfucker. No DoorDash, Amazon, nothing.
Except for that cleaning crew. And Walter occasionally.
I did find her Instagram. Check it out. Think she always been a natural cherry top?
No. Check out her eyebrows. They're light brown. Eyebrows always give it away. Carpet's gotta match the curtains.
I bet she does dye her bush.
Show me that picture again.
The bitch ain't that fine.
Okay, just show me the picture.
Look at the location on that last post.
You mean this whole fucking time that Fiona Doyle is in L motherfucking A? As in Los fucking Angeles? As in 1,500 goddamn miles away?
I don't know where she is. That's just where she's posted the last couple.
Next time you playing a stakeout, can you do your fucking homework first?
Why don't you talk to Doyle about that shit? Mr. Best of Trades. It's his case, his facts, and he just gives it to us.
He ain't tell us to go on no goddamn stakeout.
Can you move on from the stakeout? We've been in the stakeout, and now we have more information, so we're gonna follow the fucking information. Okay? Every obstacle has to turn into this teachable moment for you, where you go on this paragraph about how you're from the streets and I couldn't possibly understand. If it's not an idea that comes out of your fucking head, you don't want to hear it from anybody. Is there anything positive in the world of Jakoby, or is it just constantly mad about everything?
The world of Jakoby ain't none of your fucking concern. Finding that watch is what gets us paid. And getting paid means I get my own place. And getting my own place means I can get my son away from his dope dealing ass mama. Now see, all of this shit may be fun and games to you, but it's real life shit to me. Dumb babysitting.
Babysitting? Right. That's what you call it, huh? It's like you're lonely, you know? That's what you are. That's why you hang out with me all day and just ride along. Who cares too much now? He can't hear me.
I assume you have its papers? Proof of ownership.
If I had proof of ownership, I wouldn't be willing to part with it for such a good price.
We need those first before we make an official offer. But I'll tell you what. If you leave that here overnight, I'll have my appraisers come by first thing tomorrow morning. Maybe we make you an offer unofficially. Your name? Best number to reach you by?
I'll be back here tomorrow morning, and I'll be expecting that offer in cash, unofficially. You all open?
Yeah, definitely.
Best of trades, right? Not that anybody would know. What with no sign outside?
Right, yeah. We're doing some renovations. What can I do for you?
I need you to find someone for me.
You've got no watch, no inheritance. Your business is crumbling to pieces as we speak. On top of the fact that you're facing real jail time. Now you're asking if I'd run and hide out in Eastern Europe with you for the rest of my life.
Maybe it's time to try something new.
I think I'll have that drink now.
I have an ace up my sleeve. Dealings my dad had with bad people. Information people would want to know. Either way, I'd be running from somebody.
You don't run, Walter. You never have. For Christ's Christ's sakes, we're talking about you possibly going to prison.
I've been in worse places.
Why don't you focus on this?
And?
And then you can focus on me in the shower.
Hey.
Miles, listen. Jakoby is bad news. He's been undercutting me this whole time, and he can't be trusted. So as soon as you get this, go to Jakoby's apartment. Not later, not in an hour, immediate. So just go there or you're fired.
Oh. Dude, just let go of me, man. You go? Hey.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Where's Jakoby? Look, I don't know.
You have to excuse Geraldo. He's my cousin. He just got back from a 2-year stint. You wanna know what he did? He didn't do shit. He was hanging out with some associates. He wanted to get himself an ice cream. You know, one of the ones with the hard chocolate shell, with nuts on top.
It's a drumstick. They're delicious.
Would you believe it? One of his associates decided to rob the place, unbeknownst to him. In that instance, his life took a unfortunate turn. 2 years just taken from him. Guilty by association.
And what does any of this have to do with me?
Jakoby has what's coming to him. And he took something that belonged to me, and he did it in such a fashion that I simply cannot allow you to leave here with the use of both your legs.
He and I are colleagues on one case. Okay, beyond that, I don't know anything about this guy. Nothing.
Best of trades, yes. I'm aware. You, Mrs. Chambers, who really loved that dog, maybe a little too much. Sometimes it's just better to cut your losses. And I'd expect a not too pleasant Yelp review coming your way. See, your partner, Jakoby, he didn't just take that dog. He broke into my home. He tied me and my cousins up like animals. He rifled through my pockets and stole. And then he had the balls to call the police on me. No. We're going to skin that black motherfucker alive. And you're going to help me do it.
I don't know anything about that.
Guilty by association. Oh, no. Miles, I've never been too good at this whole courtship thing. I'm Mateo. And it's a pleasure to be working with you. You seem like a real straight arrow. Is that him?
It's Amelia. Maybe she knows him.
No. She's absolutely unrelated to
Take the
all of
call.
them.
Put it on speaker. Let's find out what this bitch knows.
Hey.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I lost my phone that day.
Oh no.
At the laundromat, I put it down and I picked up my clothes, but I didn't pick up my phone and I left it there. And I tried to go back for it, but it was gone. I don't know, maybe I fucking washed it or something, or people take things. So here we are.
That is a development indeed. But that's great news. I'm really glad you called. And
You haven't been ghosting me this whole time. And I do want to meet up, but
I'm just in a meeting right now. I can find him. Jakoby. I've got a tracker on his keychain. See this? Jakoby was my partner. And that was yesterday. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. So if you want him, you can have him.
That little dot is him. Well, it looks like he's gunning it down I-10 West.
He's certainly headed somewhere.
It looks like he's leaving the city. Why don't I just kill you? Take your phone for myself.
Screen's gotta lock sometime.
Fingerprint.
I'm 36 years old. Last phone I had was a BlackBerry. You think I used my fingerprint to unlock my phone? And the second Jakoby catches wind of either of you two, he's as good as gone. I'm your way in. You need me.
What'd she give you? A horse tranquilizer? Jesus Christ.
I told you everything's there. Take my word for it.
What is this? This would be my humble abode. El Ranchero Pantaleano. It's in Sawyer County. Smallest county in Texas, but it's all mine. Every grocery store, every gas station, all of it.
If this amount of debt, any debt that I owe you, no, I have. I'm about to get a large, very large sum of money. No.
It's okay, Junior. Forget about it. Your debt's been moved. Into collections. I believe you know my sister Beatrice. See, plan originally was that she was gonna watch over you, keep a close eye, make sure that the whole thing was kosher. Then we wondered, what if you divorced old Fifi and shacked up with old Bibi here, huh? Now we have something of a controlling interest. But then we learned about your legal issues. I mean, I knew that you had shit for brains, but How do you take a business that your daddy basically gives you that's on cruise control and still drive it off a cliff? Hey, don't you worry about old B, okay? She's gonna end up on her feet. In fact, one of the guys from the Argeri cartel has already taken a liking to her. Gave her some new CIA-issued heat.
I think it's time we wrap this up.
Would you look at that? At a moment's notice when our hero's in peril, wondering how in the hell am I gonna get myself out of this pickle that I put myself in? Who better than to come to his rescue than his butt buddy attorney? Well, we made some calls to those people that you call friends, all what, 2 or 3 of them? And I told you that when you dropped the ball, it was gonna cost us. Well, cost you. So Herbert here said that he had the money to pay off your debt. Offered to bring it to me in cash in a pair of duffel bags, if you can believe that.
Herb, you have to get out of here. Right now.
I just paid off your debt, you fucking asshole.
You need to shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Hey, are you 2 lovebirds finished? Are we solid?
As a brick.
You hear that, Herb? You are a good man. He's a man of his word.
We are gonna go our separate ways. No more theatrics. Nobody speaks about this ever again. We are done. It's complete.
Sure thing, Herb.
What are you doing out here?
You following me around now?
I literally have a tracker on your keychain.
I got it. The watch. Some idiot found that watch and tried to get it appraised, like I predicted. Got a phone call last night.
You already have a buyer, don't you? Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna give you a cut of this deal.
Sure you are.
I may not like you all that much. You know, you being a stick in the mud and whatnot. But I respect you. But Egal, tell me why I shouldn't cut his ass out. He ain't doing shit for us that we ain't already doing for ourselves. I got us 5 stacks coming our way. 5,000. Your cut. Tax-free. This is how we win.
Herbert was no enemy of mine. You, on the other hand, you're not gonna be so lucky. See, I got a few new tricks that I learned from Tito Aguirre on how to punish people who have betrayed my trust. I have this storage building nearby where I keep stuff for my restaurants and my bars. It's got this beautiful basement. We've got a pillow and a blanket all set up for you. 'Cause I own you now.
Own him? We should just bury his ass and be done with it.
B likes him. Thinks he's easy on the eyes. It's your call, B.
Yes.
Nothing would have to change between us, Walty. Our arrangement would stay the same.
This trust fund boy's dumber than a bag of hammers.
While my father never did get me that MBA in business, he did take me on his bi-quarterly hunting trips. So while I may not be so good with the books,
Listen, Junior.
I'm not so bad with the bullets.
Hey, Walter. Your debt is forgiven and forgotten.
What I want is in that bag. All of it.
We're kosher here. We're kosher. We're kosher.
I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Well, we told you we weren't gonna kill you.
Yes. Who am I speaking with? Uh-huh. Interesting. One sec. Tell me more about that storage unit of yours.
Who do you think I got to even buy the motherfucker? I told you, I cut straight to the point. We got this Walter motherfucker corner. Should have heard him on the phone when I told him I got his mama's watch.
He's coming here.
He got a ranch or something. I don't know. I'll just go where the GPS tells me to go. But you gonna have to let me do this one by myself. He ain't expecting anybody else. How about you just wait here, come back with your cut, and then we can go our separate ways. Separate, but equal. I'll even buy you dinner. Let me get you a menu or something.
I bet you thought no way in hell you'd see me again. Fuck around, find out. Isn't that what you told me and my cousins when you had us tied up on my living room floor? You're free to go, Miles. But you're going to come with me, or I'm going to put one in your stomach, and I'm going to bleed you like a fish. What are you still doing here?
How would you like to make some money?
I'm letting you walk, Miles, and you're beginning to test my patience.
Look, he and I were on this case. Missing family heirloom for some rich guy, Walter Doyle. Turns out, Jakoby found the watch and set up a meeting with Walter behind my back, and that's what he's doing here today.
My heart weeps.
It's 20,000 large in cash.
Show me. Let's see it. Gentlemen, I know what I know. And I know what I don't know. Diamonds, jewelry. It's above my pay grade.
Let's just say it has added sentimental value.
You ain't got shit to add? No, I can see it. In your eyes, no, you are shitting bricks. Because this Jimmy Neutron-looking motherfucker just spilled your whole payday. And what are you getting out of this, Miles? What's your cut?
Well, I was gonna ask for 10%. But based on that Jimmy Neutron comment, 10% works, actually.
Body. Well, he's 90 pounds. He shouldn't be hard to get past the neighbors. It's a house, Geraldo. I'm sure they have bleach. You know, sometimes I think if you weren't my cousin, I'd kill you myself. It's not... Hold on.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh, really?
I've got a plan here.
About telling him he's getting 20 G's? Great fucking plan, Miles.
Look, I'm buying you time.
You're delaying the inevitable.
Walter is going to kill you. He's leading you into a trap. I've seen this time and time again.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like when?
Look, think about it. You told him you have the watch and you asked for a direct offer, and he brings you out to the middle of nowhere, promises you way over market value, and then I'm guessing he asked you to keep this transaction a secret? He is in there and ready, with him and whoever goons he hired. Now this guy is locked and loaded. All we need to do is send him in and let Walter meet him, and the powder keg will just fucking blow. And we duck and cover and get out of this fucking miserable town.
So, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, different plan.
Hope Walter does take me out. Shoot me right between my fucking eyes. I won't feel a damn thing. If he's even here.
Okay, new plan. Since he's got the only entrance, we're gonna find a way to sneak around the side, go up to the second floor, and open a window.
Jesus Christ.
It's your fault they're even here. What'd you do when you picked up that dog? Did you advertise the firm? Leave a business card behind? How did they even find you?
That's far enough. Which one of you is Jakoby?
Me. I'm Jakoby.
That'd be me.
Where is the watch?
Okay, look, it's a long story, but there's a guy watching us right now, and he has it.
That is what we agreed on.
Well, neither is you pointing a rifle at my face, but shit happens along the way sometimes, don't it?
Yeah, and he's gonna kill you, and you should do exactly what
Okay. Come on.
My bad. You got your phone on you? Gotta be a hospital somewhere.
Oh, it's in the car. He took it.
Guess your plan kinda worked, huh?
Kinda. We're still alive. Shit. This phone is locked.
I got it. I got it. Yeah, just need a minute.
Hi. Hi, please send an ambulance. Me and my friend's been shot. There's also a couple of dead guys. We're on FM 1488 in the building. Please just track me.
Wish I had something better to tell you.
You sure it's a fake?
Real stones aren't this perfect. These have to be a mixture of glass and plastic.
Keep it. Or throw it away. Not doing shit for me anyways.
So I'm not the first broker to tell you this.
Say, if you ever need someone to do like some background checks or do a little dirty work, even scope out a couple prospects.
No. We're not that type of outfit, no. People bring me their jewelry, I buy it, flip it. It's very black and white.
Simple.
You want my unprofessional advice? Someone else might not be able to tell the difference. You could still salvage something off this.
Yeah. You're not the first broker to tell me that either.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Surprise, motherfucker.
You know that kind of shit'll get you plugged. You know that, right?
Now, how is it that a street-smart, no fucks-given PI such as yourself doesn't notice a saltine, vanilla ice, Charlie Brown-looking motherfucker in the back seat of your car in the middle of...
Finished?
I could do this all week, honestly.
What do you want, Miles?
Still trying to fence that watch, I see.
Are we finished here? I got an interview in an hour.
Maybe you already had the interview, and maybe you're hired.
Motherfucker, I don't speak in no riddles. Tell me what it is that you want.
I'm starting my own firm. We start small, background checks, serve some papers, but you and I can attack this from the corporate sector. Okay, legitimize it. Have you ever heard of cyber detectives? We follow people's banking account, trace them.
You and me are like oil and water, man. We don't mix.
Exactly. The last thing we need is two of me running around out there, or God forbid, two of you. And oil and water does work together. My water boils the pasta, while your oil makes a chicken into a beautiful Alfredo.
Riggs and Murtaugh?
Believe that. We can do this.
So, where to, Miss Daisy?
Harris County Courthouse.
Damn. You already got something lined up? That was fast. What we got? Missing persons report, wrongfully accused.
We've got to set up our LLC first.
It's been almost 3 months since we got out that hospital, and you have... Do you at least have a name for us?
I was thinking MJ Investigations. You know, Miles and Jakoby, or Jakoby and Miles.
Yeah. No. Just think about it.